That's right. 2007, y'all. The last time I played this game was in 2007. Holy shit. And that goes for like the majority of my PS2 memory card, by the way. Like most of this is... Some of these games, yeah, I went to replay years later. Look, these are 2015. Kingdom Hearts over here. Got Action Replay. To fuck around with external cheats and third-party devices. But then some of these are just like Phantasy Star Universe 2007. It's crazy, isn't it? Dirge of Cerberus 2000 FF7 2006 was the last time I've touched that game. Before Resident Evil Outbreak 2005 over here. It's like Armored Core Nexus, Last Raven. All these games that I played before the PS3 launch and then never came back to touch them again. Resident Evil 4 though, we got 2016. Yep. It's crazy. 2020 for Outbreak File 2. Because I think I streamed that back then before Resident Evil 3 Remake came out or something. Anyway, let's get into the game. Little temporary trip down memory lane. Hold up a second, I forgot something. Alright! It's a hell of an intro, huh? Nice strong finish there. Hey everybody! Welcome to the very first episode of Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories on this channel. My name is Leon Starcrest. I will be your host. And, yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
Let's watch this intro, shall we? The classic GTA 3 theme song. There it is. Dun, 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 dun. Different main character, but I like that they brought that back for a little bit. The GTA 3 theme song.
Hey, so there he is, huh?
Hey.
So listen, Tony, I know you did a good thing first, and I know you've been lying low for a long time.
Hella quiet.
I want you to take it easy for a while, huh? Vincenzo will look after you. You need some money? Ask him. You need a job? Lucky he'll take care of you. What more could a family guy ask for? Even my son done got it so good.
But, Mr. Leone, I thought we got history. I mean, I've done a lot for this family. And now you're expecting me to take orders from this... Well, it just doesn't seem right.
Tony, I know what you did, and no one is more grateful than me, honestly. But the idea that you walk in here and start to question my leadership right away is, quite frankly, out of order. Capiche?
I understand, boss.
So when you need something, give Vincenzo a call down at Atlantic Key. He'll take care of you. Won't you, Lucky?
Of course, boss. Anything you say. Tell you what, we can go there now. I got you a nice little place to stay, Tony. It's got you written all over it. We'll head there first.
You're all heart.
Alright, so as always, I gotta turn down the radio volume, but also the there's no subtitles, I gotta turn those on. So I'll do that, and then restart the game, do a new game. It won't do the intro credits again, don't worry about that. It'll just go right into the scene we just saw. Which was a very short opening compared to the previous games so far. You just kind of go. And that's for a lot of reasons, but one of them primarily is because this game was originally released for the PSP. The PlayStation Portable, for those that don't know. So, the game is designed to be quick and to the point. The cutscenes are shorter than previous... Well, at least GTA San Andreas had longer cutscenes than usual. The cutscenes go back to being like GTA 3 and Vice City, basically, where it's just short, sweet, to the point. There's not a lot of very long ones. Even the final scenes of the game are not that long. The missions are short because they were really going ham on the idea of if you're playing a game on a portable, you need to make the missions, if it's a mission-based game, you need to make them short and sweet so that you could kind of like play a little bit, save it, while you're like on the subway going to work or something, like if you live in like New York City or something like that. You're on the subway going to work, you play a little bit on your little PSP, save the game, turn it off, you know, go do whatever, and then start playing again a little later. The idea of portable games was to make them like that, so that's the design philosophy around this game, so things are kind of short, quick, and to the point. So you'll notice it's a little bit jarring coming from GTA San Andreas, where this is really high-budget game where they took the money they made from GTA 3 and Vice City and poured their heart and soul into it and all that money into it to make it like this cinematic experience by PS2 era standards. It was, you know, it's not like Metal Gear Solid 2, obviously, but you know, like cinematic for a GTA game, because all the previous games up to that point were kind of like just sort of quick and to the point. This kind of goes back to that form because it's on PSP. But then later, like I'd say about a year or two later, both of the games, this one and the next one that I'm going to play, that came out on PSP, were then re-released on PS2. I was thinking about, I own them, I have the game cases right here, and I'm playing them on a native PS2. I have the little slim compact one, the super compact one. It's like super tiny. I was actually wanting to play them on emulator on my PC instead, and I do have a disc drive, so I tested it. I could take the disc, pop it into the disc drive, and actually play it. The problem was the emulator was just, I couldn't get it to work. I don't know why. The PCSX2. It's probably because I downloaded a custom build for Resident Evil Outbreak, so I could play that online on the private servers. And I didn't want to fuck with it. I was like, fuck it, I'll just pull out the old PS2 and we'll do it that way. So yeah, the audio is probably pretty quiet, and the video is obviously not the best because I'm doing this just like how we played Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes on the Nintendo Wii, it's a GameCube game running on the Nintendo Wii, going through component cables, the little yellow, white, and red cables, the little component video audio cables or whatever, into a converter that turns it into an HDMI signal, and then it connects to an HDMI cable that connects to the capture card and my capture card and my TV. So it's basically running from AV cables converting into an HDMI signal, and that's how you guys are seeing this, and that's how I'm playing on my TV as well. So it upscales it a tiny bit, but because it's not native HD, it's not an actual HDMI signal to begin with. It's just kind of slightly upscaled. That's why everything looks kind of blurry and fucked. And that's why I wanted to play it on emulator instead. But it is what it is. We're just gonna have to do it the same way I did Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes, basically. Which that one didn't look bad, at least. I feel like the GameCube's, the Wii's AV cables, that's what they're called, the AV cables. I feel like the Wii's AV cables maybe are a little bit, because it's a console that came after the PS2, or something. For some reason, that looked a lot crisper and cleaner. I remember when I played Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes, it didn't look this blurry, but there's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. They never ported these games onto PS3 or PS4 or PS5, they didn't port them to be able to be played on PS4 and 5 or PS3. But they just weren't that popular. So this is the only way to play them, aside from emulator. Oh, and the other problem was Vice City Stories, the game after this. There's no, I couldn't find a place to download a ROM for it, or an ISO, I guess, to play it on emulator, so... Which, again, not a problem. I have the game disc. I own the games. So I could have just popped the disc into my computer and played it that way. But again, I couldn't get the emulator to work. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just do this. Like how I played Outbreak that one time also, back in 2020. But yeah, let's set this up. Subtitles on, widescreen, what does this do? Oh, that's much better. It doesn't crop the image or put the black bars, but makes things less stretched out. Boom. See, at least this game comes with that setting. GTA 3 and Vice City were not made with widescreen TVs in mind because they weren't really a thing yet. So they didn't have a setting for this. So everything, when we were playing through GTA 3 and Vice City, this was like this. It was all stretched out. This is much better. And, yeah, okay, cool. Now that we have that set up, let's turn down the radio volume. Let me mute the game real quick because it plays music as soon as you start trying to turn down the volume. Okay, hopefully raising the sound effects volume will also help make the voices louder in those cutscenes, because I had to max out the video game audio on Streamlabs OBS or whatever, so that you guys could actually hear it, because I noticed it was like this tiny little volume. I was like, oh my god, they probably can't hear shit. I'll verify that once I watch my stream back and listen to it, but yeah, it seemed like it was way too quiet. I had to turn it up to max volume. Hopefully this will help. Let me see what it sounds like before I hit new game. Well, I need gunfire to actually test it properly, but we'll do that after. Oh no! They don't have the ability to turn off trails. This is gonna look horrific! Oof, this is rough. It's like I might as well be playing it on PSP or PSP emulator. Oh my god! Well, at least the trails aren't as bad as GTA 3 and Vice City, I feel. Are there trails? I think it's just the frame rate fucking with me, yeah. Never mind, there's no trails. It's just the frame rate is really bad. Native PS2, y'all. Native PS2. It looks much better for you guys, I think, than me. Actually, yeah, it does. It's way blurrier on my screen. Yeah, he looks way more... Yeah, it's 100% more crisp and clean for you guys. Thank God, that's what matters. For me, it's hella blurry. I can still play the game, it's fine, but... it's blurry as fuck. I'm just glad it's, you know, for the stream, for the actual YouTube video, it's fine, though. Phew. At least there's that. I can see the time, the clock on the top right. I can see the time way better on the stream. That's so funny. But anyway, all right, cool. So I got the settings now. We actually get a proper pause mini map for Liberty City now. I think this game takes place in I think it's like 3 years before GTA 3, which was in 2001, so 1998. This takes place in 1998, so it's about 6 years after San Andreas. As you can see, you know, Salvatore Leone has aged a little bit, as you saw in the intro just now. But let's go back and watch that intro with subtitles and maxed out sound effects volume, and hopefully it'll be a little better. And then we'll get going. Every time I switch consoles and start streaming on a new device like this, the first stream's always a little rough at the very beginning because we have to get little tiny tech issues like that out of the way. Alright, here we go again. I love that they brought back the GTA 3 theme song just for that little segment right there. It's the only time you hear it in this game. That's cool. It's cool.
Hey, so there he is, huh?
Hey.
So listen, Tony, I know you did a good thing first, and I know you've been lying low for a long time. So I want you to take it easy for a while, huh? Vincenzo will look after you. You need some money? Ask him. You need a job? Lucky he'll take care of you. What more could a family guy ask for? Even my son done got it so good.
But, Mr. Leone, I thought we got history. I mean, I've done a lot for this family. And now you're expecting me to take orders from this... Well, it just doesn't seem right.
Tony, I know what you did, and no one is more grateful than me, honestly. But the idea that you walk in here and start to question my leadership right away is, quite frankly, out of order. Capiche?
I understand, boss.
So when you need something, give Vincenzo a call down at Atlantic Key. He'll take care of you. Won't you, Lucky?
Of course, boss. Anything you say. Tell you what, we can go there now.
I see Salvatore looks kind of like he does in GTA 3 because it's only 3 years before GTA 3 now. He looked a lot younger in San Andreas, which was 6 years before this.
Got you a nice little place to stay, Tony. It's got you written all over it. We'll head there first.
Yeah, you're all heart.
They never talk about what happened in Las Venturas 6 years ago. They don't mention it. When CJ basically hijacked pulled a heist on the Caligula's casino and stole a bunch of what would have been Salvatore's money. And then none of the mobsters got it. None of the mafia families got away with any of the money because of that, thanks to CJ. Alright, let's see how the audio is driving around in a car. I'm watching the volume bar to see how far, if it peaks or anything. Drive Vincenzo to the safe house. Nice, his name is Vincenzo. Oh my god, the frame rate is rough. Jesus. Last time I played a PS2 game on native hardware like this was definitely Resident Evil Outbreak File 1 and 2. Back in 2020, for sure. Early 2020, I think it was. When, yeah, when RE3 Remake was coming out. Now here we are again, and Resident Evil 4 Remake is just around the corner. Circle of life. I do like how shiny the cars look on this with the PSP graphics. It reminds me of like
This is it, Tony. Home sweet home. Beautiful, ain't she?
This shithole is supposed to be my home?
Oh, I think it's very you. Now you're disrespecting old Vincenzo. Now, tough guy, get your ass upstairs and go put on some decent clothes. I don't got all day, so move. You suck.
Bruh.
What was I saying? I don't even know. Something about the graphics. Oh yeah, how the cars look nice and shiny when you get proper lighting on them. This shithole is supposed to be my home? The save icon is that DVD/CD right there. As always, time moves forward by 6 hours. Walk into the clothes icon to get a change of clothes. See, the icons are back to looking the way they did in GTA 3 and Vice City. Wham! Even the pickup sound effects. It's very much on the same engine as those games. It's not San Andreas' engine, because I don't think the PSP could handle that shit. You can tell the graphics, everything. It's basically the PS2's GTA era. Well, GTA San Andreas was still PS2, but I mean early. You know, like GTA 3 and Vice City is the best way to put it. Something fun I did when I first got this game, I used weapon cheats to spawn weapons, obviously. And then from here, I was like, I got a clear view of the street. I used my sniper rifle and assault rifle to kill a bunch of people from here just for fun. Because the cops can't get you. They can't come into the apartment. I think they can shoot at you through the window, but for the most part, I was actually fine. Let's save the game. Oh, we're technically on a mission, so the game says go fuck yourself. I knew there was an issue. So, I think this PS2 controller has reached its limit. This didn't happen during Outbreak, 3 years ago now. And I haven't played this PS2 or used this controller since. But I noticed before I even started the stream, without unplugging it, it's still plugged in just fine. Sometimes it'll just randomly disconnect like this. I was just moving the PS2 to put it in a better position, and this happened. So there's a chance I might have. If this happens too much, I'm glad it pauses the game. It won't get me killed or anything. But see, look, I did nothing, and now it's like, oh no, wait, there is still a controller there. So if this happens too much, I might have to try a different PS2 controller. I have to dust it off. It's like really dusty, but I have another one here. If that still doesn't fix it, I might need to buy a new. I don't know where, but I'll have to find online somewhere to like some kind of retro online store or something to find a new PS2 controller and hope that that works. If not, we are completely fucked and I won't be able to finish these, so let's pray that this PS2 controller or the PS2, whatever the hell the problem is, holds out long enough for me to play these two games. It may be the last time I ever get to play a PS2 game on native hardware. Oh, it's a feel bad, man. It's starting to feel like, yeah, pretty soon I won't be able to play PS2 anymore. Not that I ever did much, but, you know, for times like these, being able to revisit these games won't be possible someday. Because the hardware's just not going to work anymore. It's just getting old, man. It's getting old, feels bad. Look, it's doing it again. God damn, dude. It's just going to keep pausing. Now you're disrespecting Uncle Vincenzo, he says. Fuck, I shouldn't have moved the PS2. I had to move it because where my feet were and everything, and now It's just fucked. I'm moving it again to see if the controller just starts working again. I'm like moving the cord around. Oof. This is gonna be rough. I don't know why it's making that sound. I think it's the AV cables. Yeah, these AV cables aren't even that old. The PS2 itself is not that old. Like, I bought it brand new for like a semi-collector's edition price many years before I started streaming. But I haven't used it much, so I would expect the cables not to have aged, but I guess even if you don't fucking use them, the AV cables still go to shit. They were literally in the box, sealed, for a long-ass time, and I hardly ever played this PS2. I literally bought it just in case I needed to stream a PS2 game in the future, like right now. I was like, if I just leave it in the box and hardly use it, it should be well-preserved and it'll be fine, right? I guess not. I thought that's how it would work, but no. Seeing as how we just heard that buzzing sound just now, it doesn't seem like that's how it works, sadly. Or maybe just AV cables just do that.
My place.
Maybe PS2 or AV cables were just shitty to begin with, I guess. Yeah, select different radio stations with the radio off, or the volume off. Brilliant. Jesus. God, everything is so blurry. It is so much cleaner for you guys. What I see is so blurry. It's like I don't have my glasses on or something. This is crazy. I really wish I could play this on emulator, but... I will definitely have to try to take some time to find a proper build, just a normal like PCSX2 emulator build or something. If I ever plan on streaming these games ever again, I most likely just won't though. I most likely won't ever stream Liberty City Stories, this game, and Vice City Stories ever again, but if I do...
Hey, apartments cost money, Tony. Just you remember who pays the bills around here. Me, Daddy Vincenzo over here. So from now on, you work for me. So I better see you back here real soon. You bastard!
Holy shit!
Alright, so just like in San Andreas, we still get to hear the Mission Pass music at least, even with the radio stations turned off, unlike in GTA 3 and Vice City. Alright, let's test out the cheat codes and see how loud the game audio is for you guys when I start firing a weapon.
Move! I gotta get to the show! I'm starving here!
That doesn't make any noise. The flamethrower, why bother shooting it? It's so quiet. Alright, nothing seems deafening from what I saw in the audio bar there. Looks like you guys are fine. You won't end up deaf from this. The cheat codes are somewhat simpler because the PSP buttons the PSP did not have L2 and R2. It's just one shoulder button each, left and right. L1 and R1 were the only shoulder buttons on the PSP. And the cheat codes were taken straight from the PSP version, so none of them require you to push L2 and R2 since those buttons didn't exist on the PSP. That's pretty cool. They're different, but easier to memorize because they're shorter and less buttons. It's literally a money cheat, 250 grand, just like in GTA 3. You can just give yourself 250 grand. Remove walnut level is, they all follow almost the same pattern, just slightly different buttons. Alright, cool. I'll use that one when I need it. Alright, that's the bulk of it, I guess. And I'll have these ready for whenever I need them.
Hello, I have something to do.
The minigun. It's so tiny in this game. Look at it. It's like... It actually is like a minigun. It just has like 3 barrels and it's like super tiny. It's not like the one from Vice City or San Andreas. I'm not sure why they made it so small in this one. But you can actually, damn it, there's no pedestrians. Look, you can lock on. What Tony said, it's just a toy. Alright, so to put this story into context, I feel like a lot of it is on the back of the box. So let me pull that out. Because the game just kind of starts and you're like, what the hell's even going on? So here it is. Liberty City Stories. Says there are a million stories in Liberty City. This one changes everything. Once a trusted wise guy in the Leone crime family, Tony Cipriani was forced into hiding after killing a made man. Now he's back and it's time for things to be put right. The streets of Liberty City are in turmoil. Warring mafiosi vie for control as the town begins to self-destruct under waves of political corruption, organized crime, drug trafficking, and union strikes. No one can be trusted as Tony tries to clean up the mess of the city's chaotic underworld. Deranged hitmen, morally depraved tycoons, cynical politicians, and his own mother stand in his way as Tony tries to bring the city under Leone control. Forced to fight for his life in an odyssey that will shake Liberty City to its foundations, Tony must use any means necessary to secure his place in the leadership of the Leone family in a town that's up for grabs. That's pretty much what's going on. It's kind of like the semi-origin story of how the Leones came to have the status and power that they did in GTA 3, which was definitely not them ruling over the city, but well, if you paid attention to the last few GTA games, there's some of the mafia families mentioned in GTA 3 are almost irrelevant and sidelined and don't even matter. Like in San Andreas, we heard about the Sindacos. They're not even mentioned in GTA 3. And since this is a prequel, that kind of should give you some hints of what might happen, of what's probably going to happen. The Ferralis are still around in GTA 3, but they're also not really mentioned too much. They're not really a big central plot of the Leone story arc at the beginning of GTA 3. So it's kind of what's being implied here is that this game will show you how the Leones came to be the top Italian mafia family, at least, in Liberty City by the time GTA 3 rolls around. Even if they don't control the whole city per se, because there's still the other gangs like the Colombian Cartel and the Yakuza, the Yardis, all those other ones that we saw in GTA 3. They still, at the very least, became sort of the last of the Italian mobsters in Liberty City by the time GTA 3 rolls around. So this game's kind of gonna show why, basically. And it's also a little bit of extra backstory on Salvatore and Tony's relationship. Yes, the character I'm controlling right now is the same Tony Cipriani that gave us missions as Claude in GTA 3. It's that Tony, the one that had the purple shirt. The purple button-up shirt that kind of resembled the one I had on before I changed into this outfit earlier in this mission. This is him, before he gained a little bit of weight and started just hanging out at his mother's restaurant, giving out missions to Claude in GTA 3, you know? So yeah, prequel stuff. First mission, Slacker. I can already tell this is gonna go well.
We got a dealer working on North Chinatown patch. The lazy bastard ain't brought any cash in days. Maybe he needs some encouragement to get off his ass and do some work. Acting like a bitch. He kinda reminds me of you.
What are you trying to say?
I ain't trying to say nothing. I'm telling you to get over there and make sure this asshole starts bringing in some goddamn money.
Oh, shit!
Pick up Vincenzo's dealer from St. Mark's District. Alright. There's some other spin-offs. There's some other spin-off GTAs that I have no intention of playing. I didn't mention this when I first started this GTA marathon, but they're alright. But they're kind of like GTA 1 and 2. They're not like fully 3D, so they didn't catch my attention for too long. I played some of them. But they're honorable mentions, I'll just say that. GTA Advance for the Game Boy Advance. I played that. I played through the story and it was surprisingly more decent than I thought it was going to be for a, you know, a little Game Boy Advance spin-off. I was like, this is not bad. Especially the way it ended and stuff. I was like, oh wow, not bad. You know, it's not as good as, you know, story-wise, not as good as the main ones that we've been playing, but it wasn't bad either. It was definitely better than I expected. What other one? I talked about GTA London, the expansion pack for GTA 1 on the PC way back then. There's another one called GTA Chinatown Wars. First came out on the Nintendo DS. Yeah, the Nintendo DS, and then later was re-released to the PSP. That's another good one. Again, it still has that kind of top-down view that like the original GTA 1 and 2 had, but it's actually isometric, so it's a little bit at an angle, and everything is fully 3D like in GTA 2. That one's pretty decent too. Again, story-wise, I'd put it on the same level as like GTA Advance. It's just kind of whatever. Like, until you get near the end, it actually does start to get pretty good, and it has a really good plot twist near the end. But what more stuck with me with that game? Has some really cool missions, especially again towards the end. The final mission actually feels like a final mission, like the one in GTA San Andreas, for example. It feels very climactic and powerful. So that's another one. That's one I would definitely recommend. GTA Chinatown Wars. But yeah, I won't be playing that during the marathon. Just playing the 3D games.
So, Vincenzo tells me you're too chicken shit to work your patch.
Hey man, I'm no chicken shit. I've been ill as all. I'll go back to work tomorrow, maybe the day after.
Oh, I think you're gonna work today, like it or not.
Damn. So as you can see, kind of like what Sonny was implying in Vice City, the mob no longer has any problems with... You can take that bike if you want, but again, now that we're back to not having bike skill like in GTA San Andreas, you fall off again really easy, so I'm gonna avoid bikes again in this playthrough if I can.
Oh man, I don't feel too good. I think I might have a fever or something.
But yeah, like Sonny was saying in Vice City, at this point, how long has it been? 1986 was Vice City, right? It's been...
Listen, man, I told Vinny already. Chinatown's no go for the Leones now. The Sindacos are moving in. If I go back there, I'm a dead man.
Sure.
I'm telling you, man, the Sindacos are dealing.
So that's what's really eating away at him. The Sindacos are moving in. Obviously, after what happened in Las Venturas with the Caligula Casino mess and all that in San Andreas 6 years ago, none of these mob families see eye to eye anymore after that. So, not that they ever really got along that well in the first place before that. But yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? I forgot. There's a lot of dialogue while driving around now. Saying something about... Oh yeah, what Sonny was saying back then. You know, the mob didn't get into drugs back then, but eventually it became a lucrative enough business that now it's no problem. Of course they're dealing drugs now too, just like other gangs. The Italian mafia families, I mean. Also, on that note, I should mention there's a really cool YouTube series that came out maybe a couple years ago it started, where they show like professionals react to this or that. I think that's the name of the channel. And they have like a series of episodes that's an alleged like ex-Italian mobster, like a real life, he was actually in the mob way back in the day, and he's not in it anymore, but he talks about his experiences as he reacts to like movies and video games like this that depict the mafia, and he explains how accurate they actually are. And one of those videos came up on my YouTube suggestions one time. I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool, because they were actually making him react to GTA Vice City. And the guy talked about what I just said. He said it's true. The mafia, you know, the mobs, the families back then, including the one he was a part of, they did try to avoid drugs for a while, but eventually He said they just realized it was too lucrative of a business. They just couldn't keep away from it anymore because they're like, we're missing out on way too many profits by avoiding drugs. He said, but it is one of the dirtiest businesses out there because as soon as they got into that, that's how a lot of his fellow mobsters started getting busted by the cops, because he said it's such a dirty business that there's backstabbers and narcs everywhere when it comes to drug dealing. He said anyone and everyone could sell you out at any moment. It was so easy to get pinched, to get arrested or killed, shot in the back. He said drugs it's very lucrative, but very risky. It's a high risk, high reward sort of business, he said. I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, that YouTube channel basically shows people like professional chefs reacting to TV shows about cooking. It's not just like, you know, that Italian mobster guy that I was talking about, but like they have all kinds of different industry professionals who will react to popular stuff in media depicting their profession, and they'll talk about how bullshit it is or how not bullshit it is, that kind of thing. It's a pretty cool concept for a YouTube channel. I like it. What the hell is that? The third... It says in green text, the third leg. Jesus Christ. Well, the crude humor is still alive and well. Dealing revenge.
Vinny!
For crying out loud, Tony! Don't I get any peace? I'm already all blocked up. Last thing I need is you on my case. You're still here. You know, I'm still not seeing any money coming in from that dealer. You know why?
Enlighten me.
'Cause he's dead, idiot. Some chump whacked him. Sindacos has started dealing. And on Leone turf, too. You gonna accept that, Tony? I want you to get over to Chinatown.
All right, boss. I'm on it.
Oh, God, why is there never any goddamn paper in here?
That's what you get for being a prick, Vincenzo. Oh yeah, a quality of life upgrade from even San Andreas didn't have this. You know, you usually have to use a one-handed weapon like this, a submachine gun, to run. Now you can actually sprint I should say. You can sprint with an assault rifle now. Finally. Finally. You can actually sprint without having to switch to a submachine gun, finally. It's so amazing. I don't have to switch to a goddamn SMG every time I want to sprint. That's a quality of life upgrade that's here to stay for the rest of the franchise now, too.
Oh, man, not again.
Vice City Stories lets you do it. GTA 4 or 5. San Andreas was the last one that doesn't let you sprint with an assault rifle or any other, like, two-handed weapon. Now this one, you still can't you still can't sprint with the minigun. Let's, you know, or a rocket launcher. Like, you can't get that crazy. Actually, I think the rocket launcher you can. I think. That might just be Vice City Stories, though. I don't know. But I know with the minigun, you still can't sprint with it, which is fair. That's a balancing mechanic. At least you can lock on to enemies with it now. That's like overpowered as fuck if you have a shit ton of ammo for it.
Stay off Leone Tarp, asshole.
Oh, we're getting into a fist fight. Let's go. Dude, he's a little bigger than me, too. Alright, no, I won't use a weapon. Let's go. Dude, he had so much time to get a free hit on me, and he got nothing. You suck.
Want some more, asshead?
Sindacos are dealing all over Chinatown. Teach them a lesson they won't forget. Oh, this is that... What the hell? Oh, these are the hidden packages. It's a devil horn symbol. Hidden package 1 of 100. This is where that ambush happened to Claude when Tony, this guy, sent him to pick up the protection money from the Chinatown laundromat. Oh yeah, there's motorbikes here too. There's a lore-friendly reason. We saw one earlier, I forgot to mention this. There's a lore-friendly reason that they actually put into this game for why motorcycles are no longer around in GTA 3, 3 years later, 3 years after this game. And apparently it's because there was a motorcycle ban that the city implemented in 2001. But right now that ban doesn't exist, so that's why there's motorcycles. That's the lore-friendly reason for why there's no motorcycles in GTA 3. But that's why you see them here. Because the ban hadn't happened yet. It's kind of ridiculous, I know, but...
Leone's dealing this city, nobody else. You hear me, you Sindaco fucks?
Yeah! Tell him, Tony. Need your bike, sir. I would have taken the Faggio, but no, I'll just take the PCJ 600. It's much... What? Wait, where is he? He's over here, isn't he? This is much better. Full? See how short the missions are? That's what I was saying at the beginning of the stream. It's, if you want some extra money, Capital Autos in Harwood is looking for new salesmen. I hated that minigame. I actually 100%ed this game back in the day because I was that bored. Waiting for GTA 4. This game and Vice City Stories was all I had. I mean, it was either that or go back to San Andreas, which I did do that too, but I 100%ed this game, and that little side quest it just told me about was the worst shit in the world. You literally had to, like, you had to do exactly what it says. You had to be a car salesman. You had to, like, appeal to people's different tastes in cars and figure out which one they like the most and to make a sale. And you had to give them test drives in their favorite car to get them to buy it. And each customer had their own interests, so the way you had to, like, drive during the test drive had to be just the way they liked it so that they would buy it. And you had to do that over and over for, like, a long time to get the 100% completion tick mark for it. Oh, it was horrible. I gotta start memorizing the health and armor cheats for between missions at least. So this one is... There we go. We actually get to see more scooters in this game. They were like non-existent in San Andreas.
Hey, remember J.D. O'Toole?
Difficult to forget.
Yeah, he's currently running a Sindaco-controlled titty bar. I mean, gentleman's club. The interesting thing is, he wants to be a Leone now.
Fuck him. He made his choice.
Hello? Brain cell? Geez, Tony, Sal said you was dumb muscle, but I didn't think anyone was that dumb. We can use JD to get the drop on Sindaco's plans. He's gonna be up on the inside. There's just one thing. He's being sat on by some Sindaco ape. I want you to remove this little obstacle and get JD on our side. Capiche?
This town has turned into a shithole. I am more
Alright. Go to the local ammunition to get a gun. But yeah, these missions are super short because of what I said earlier. The design philosophy behind this game, like a lot of other portable games back in the day, this no longer applies with like the Nintendo Switch and all that, but the design philosophy was to make the games easy to just pick up and put down on a whim because of the portable nature of the console itself. You know, what I said earlier, if you're on public transportation, maybe you just have time for like one short mission, which is why the missions are so short to accommodate that, and you gotta save and turn it off because, you know, it's time to go. Time to get off the bus, subway, whatever. That was their mentality when they designed a lot of games for portable consoles back then. That's why these first few missions at least feel really like super short. And the market review of the available weapons. Hello, friend. Select different weapons by using left analog stick, directional buttons, yada yada, we know how this goes. Buy the current weapon, pressing X, but only if you have enough cash. A pistol usually costs $246, or $48, I think. It's too blurry for me to actually read that last number. This one's on Vincenzo. Okay. A micro SMG, out of stock. Go fuck yourself. The gun blip on the radar is ammunition. Yep. Sounds about right. This is the park that, in the future, the, what do they call it again? The Diablos own, but right now it's under construction, it seems. Not a park yet. Hold the R1 button to lock onto a target and press circle to fire. I love the tutorial missions. The Sindaco heavies at the rear of the construction site. Kill him. If you thought I was going to use that shitty pistol. No. How do you free aim? I think the game might have just said, and I was. Oh, there we go. So with free aim, I could have just blown them up like that and saved some ammo, but I can spawn more ammo whenever the hell I want, so it doesn't matter. Take the cell phone as proof we've done the job. Oh, is this how we get our first and only cell phone for the rest of the game? Just like Tommy Vercetti did? Kills a guy and takes his phone?
Tony, oh, you just gave me some great snuff footage.
JD, you saw that? You're filming me?
I was just in through my own news. I can't wait till we're on the same team.
Don't get too excited. You still owe me money.
Take that Sindaco Chubb's car's deposit, huh? Just respray it so no one recognizes it. I'll take care of his body.
Oh good, he's got blackmail footage on us. What a wonderful relationship this is going to be with this guy. He wants to defect to our side, but he's already blackmailing us. I guess he's just trying to be careful. As always, the first time they make you do one of these in a tutorial mission, it's free. They don't charge you the $100 to respray the car and fix it. Oh look, we have him as a contact now. The Titty Bar, or Gentleman's Club, as Vincenzo corrected himself. What does it say? Polly's Review Bar? This is a club that becomes Luigi's Titty Bar, or Gentleman's Club, 3 years from now.
I don't do the F&M shit. You're slacking. I'm next.
Anyway.
Come on now.
Alright, you know what? He's right here. Let's just do a mission for him. Why bother driving all the way back to Uncle Vincenzo, or Daddy Vincenzo, whatever the hell he called himself. Fuck that guy.
I ain't got no work for no Leone. Hey, Tony, come back when you're less conspicuous.
Oh my god, fuck this guy, I forgot. Yeah, for story reasons, I have to be out of this uniform. Change out of your Leone suit. JD can't be seen, whatever, yeah, associating with... I forgot, he's still pretending to be one of the Sindacos, right? Alright, fuck him then, we'll come back later. Let's finish with Vincenzo, I guess, for now. They force you in the very first mission of the game to change into this, and then literally 3 missions later, or 2 missions later even. Yeah, like 3 missions later, they're like, get out of the same clothes we just told you to go into, because, you have to. Like, what the fuck? It's whatever, though.
Hello?
Smash and grab.
To do.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, how about that? It's me. What do you know?
I'll tell you what I know, tough guy. Some of our boys have screwed up a simple, no-brain fucking job. Blast is rolling out! Lousy bastards can't even pull off a simple raid. Maron, why am I surrounded by so many fucking idiots?
Oh, I don't know.
Hello?
Birds of a
I have
feather.
something to
Oh, you're a fucking comedian. Well, laugh this off, wise guy. You're the one who's gonna clean this shit up for me. Now get over there and drag those morons back here. You suck!
I didn't know what that meant back in the day when I first played this. I was like, what does birds of a feather mean? But now that I do know what it is, it's like, damn, that was a hell of an insult. Oh shit, okay, we need a 4-seat, okay, yeah. Fuck. Oh, there's this. I forgot we're on a time limit there. The life bar over there, the Leone health bar. That's basically the collective health of the 4 dudes. The 4 dudes who couldn't even pull off a simple raid. Party finder problems, man. I get what that feels like. I've actually never done that, but I hear stories. about Party Finder sometimes, and it's what it is. Even sometimes Duty Finder, man. You play with randoms. Sometimes even a simple raid can turn into a whole affair that just can't get it done. Especially when you run into confidently ignorant people who think they know how the game works when they actually don't. But they're set in their ways and they're dead set on believing that they know how the game works and that they're right and you're wrong, even if they're blatantly the wrong ones. Yeah, it feels bad. When you run into people like that, yeah, even a simple raid can be difficult to pull off, you know? So I get it. Let's go pick up this shitty pug group. Holy shit. Dude, it's hella blocked off. How am I gonna get in there? Am I gonna have to kill the cops to get in there? I actually might have to. That car's in the way. Here, let me do this. Let's see what happens if I just rush in. Fuck it.
We're screwed!
Get in, morons! I like how that cop was hiding behind the same car that they were behind, but on the opposite side. Like point blank cover mechanic. I don't know if they shot it or if I bumped into it. I was like, I have enough room here to squeeze past the gas tank without ramming into it and blowing up. The game said no. Either because I grazed it and that was enough to blow it up, or because the cops shot it trying to shoot at me and then, yeah, they blew us up. Sucks, there's only one way out of there. Alright, we don't need to watch all this. Every game, we see this at least once. Well, not always. I think that... Did I get through GTA 3 without getting wasted? No, definitely. But most games I die so late in the game the tutorial doesn't even pop anymore. Is what I meant to say. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, I guess I won't go that way to try and get out of the gas station. Something I'm not looking... I said this during San Andreas, but something I'm not looking forward to this game is this game has a lot of bullshit missions. At least... Maybe it's not as many as I remember, but there's at least one that I'm dreading towards the middle of the game. That is just horrific. Like, it's literally horrible. It's incredibly difficult for very dumb reasons. Outside of that one mission, I don't think there's too many that give me problems. Except I guess maybe this one a little bit. But it also has been a very long time since I played this game, so there might be some other missions that might give me a lot of trouble. I just remember, in general, this game and Vice City Stories had some pretty difficult missions compared to like GTA 3 and Vice City. Hold on. Yeah, I might need my weapons back too. Wait, look. Oh shit, I read that wrong. This is so weird. There we go. And the Kuruma we had last time was better, but oh well. Alright, take number 2. Let's try this again.
I ain't doing time for that back to Vincenzo.
That didn't happen last time. The car being on fire, is it gonna blow up or is it just gonna sit there? Oh, there's another way out right here. I didn't realize how big the gap was because the damn police truck is in the way. Oh, you assholes. That dude had the cow traps all ready for me. Well, fuck him. Fixed. Come on, I've been playing every GTA game up to this point with cheats. It's not like I'm gonna change that now. Bastards couldn't pull off a simple raid. I guess they were just meant to rob that gas station. Dude. Oh my god, the fucking... Dude, the spikes go out hella far in this game. Okay, we're good. Take the gang back to Vincenzo's. Yeah. What's the armor one? Hurry up, I'm late for a swinging party, he said. Jesus Christ. Moving up in the world, we're getting paid $1,000 now for stuff. Hot Wheels.
I'm late for a blind date.
Vincenzo's car is a 4-seater. I couldn't just use that. I just realized it's always parked there. Oops.
Sure, Mama. I'll call you later.
Suck! Yeah. Vincenzo.
Yeah, of course. Oh, of course. I'm being a good boy. Love you. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, sweetheart. Give it a rest now. Here, now get out of here. A little trumpeter for you. Hey, who loves you, Angel?
You do, Vinny.
Is that your mother on the phone?
Sure.
You're disgusting. Where's your respect?
Respect? I call it multitasking, Antonio. What? Don't you like getting a hot bra to suck you off?
What?
Because if it's a problem, I can get Ray to help you out.
Fuck you.
I'm just busting your balls. Relax. Listen, tough guy, I need you to do me a favor. I got girls crazy for blow. I got a car full of it parked in Trenton. Go pick it up, give me a call.
What am I, your driver? Screw you.
No, listen. I do it myself, but I'm being watched by the feds. You know I'll look out for you. Trust me. Besides, remember, there's a hierarchy here, capiche? Now be a good kid.
This guy's a real piece of shit, man. It's like every mission they show us more and more of how much of a disgusting pile of shit he is. Like the fact that he was talking to his mom on the phone while getting a blowjob from that hooker just now. It's like, oh my god. Like what Tony said, what the fuck is your respect, man? That's just disgusting. Like, Jesus Christ. So was that your mother on the phone? Jesus Christ, where's your respect? What an asshole. And that's aside the fact that he acts like a complete asshole to Tony, too. Uh-oh. Oh, it's over there. Well, this doesn't look suspicious at all. Conveniently placed here. This fucking closed off alleyway. Yeah.
Freeze! Don't move, asshole.
Sounds like a robot. Don't move, asshole. That dude phoned it in like some motherfucker. I remember always laughing at that when I heard it as a kid. When did this come out? Yeah, I was still very much, a teenager. It's just... It's like, don't move, asshole. It's like, what the hell, dude? Oh, look, that was some top-notch quality voice acting right there. I will say that one thing this game has over GTA 3 and Vice City so far, the camera's way better. God, they pop your tires like a motherfucker here, though. The camera when driving, the car's like not up your ass, and it's not too far out. It's like they learned from GTA San Andreas how to put the camera in the proper place when you're playing the game. Or at least when you're like driving and stuff. No, move. It's because I still have the stars are still flashing. If I commit a crime, even by accident, it's back to paint spray. So, okay, they're gone. Sometimes it's worth it to just sit in there. Just stay in the little paint spray garage until the stars stop flashing so that the cops go away completely. If you get impatient, you may suffer for it. Don't move, asshole. I should put that on my soundboard.
Hey, Tony, how's the car?
You son of a bitch, Vinny, you set me up.
Set you up? Set you up? When you came back to the city, you had nothing. Nothing! I set you up all right, you ungrateful bastard. With an apartment and a job, and for that generosity, I expect you to take a few risks now and then. I ain't a charity, pal, okay? And I ain't your sugar daddy. So the police are watching the car. Screw the police. When I tell you to do something, you do it. Capiche?
Oh yeah, I understand, Vinny. I understand that as long as I work for you, I get treated like a bitch. Well look, I was making scores while you were looking up girls' skirts. Have your bitch job back, boss. I quit.
Tony, you're making a big...
Teach Vincenzo never to mess around with you again. What does it say after that? Crush his car. Oh shit, mission's not over. Here we go. Tony wants payback. Rightfully so, that guy's a fucking piece of shit. What are the camera modes here? Let's see. Far away, mid, close. This was mid. This was mid-range camera back in GTA 3 and Vice City. It was so close to the damn car. Now it's close, and mid is like out here, a perfect distance. Yeah, fuck Vincenzo's car. Wait for the Crusher to do its thing. Oh, thank God it's way faster than it was in GTA 3. Fuck you, Vinny. Oh, that's it. You don't have to actually wait. We're gonna watch anyway for gratuity. Cause fuck that guy. Who's calling?
Tony, it's your ma. How long have you been back in town? How come you don't come and see? What's wrong with you? I'm your mother, for her sake. Come on!
I like how the sound of the car getting crushed totally censored what she said. I'm your mother, for holiness sake. But all you heard was... I saw the audio fucking peak. Jesus Christ, that was loud for me too. We're not staying for another one of those. I'll run away next time because that was loud as shit.
Sometimes I just want to sing.
Fuck. Sucks when you gotta start over from zero again for stamina. Every new game, it's a new character that has shit stamina because they don't do any cardio until you start playing the game. I guess. I can't hate though, I mean... It's not like a lot of us, It's not like a lot of us have a lot of stamina when we all live like sedentary lifestyles on our computers, working from home or in an office, playing video games. We ain't got much better stamina either. Except for those of us who go out of their way to actually work out. Which is me sometimes, but it's not as consistent as it needs to be. So, I guess that C is for Cipriani, his family name. That's his mother. Alright, but we unlocked JD first, so let's go see him. Oh, right, we gotta change clothes. The apartment is back here, yeah. It's like, I heard you've been back in town and you haven't come to see me, your own mother. What the fuck's wrong with you? Well, we saw how much she used to shit on him in GTA 3 years in the future, so... Considering the rough relationship we saw them have back then, I can imagine why Tony was not exactly eager to go see her again right away when he got back into town. I don't think they get along too well, basically, is what I'm getting at. Well, we'll find out more about that when I actually start doing missions for her. Don't need a bat to teach a lesson. Alright, back in the casual clothes. Cause fuck Vinny. Casual clothes. This is just like his GTA 3 outfit, except it's not purple. And of course it looks different because he's skinnier too. He's gained a little bit of weight by the time 2001 rolls around. Holy shit. I got used to the save times on PS4 when we were playing the HD versions of GTA 3 and Vice City and all that. That took forever. I almost let the game froze. I was like, dude. Don't know if it doesn't help that my PS2 memory card's old as shit. I never commented on it at the beginning of the stream, but that corrupted block, there's a corrupted file there. I can't delete it. I think the memory card's just been fucked for a long time. Like, because I've had corrupted data before and I was able to delete it. That one, couldn't delete it at all. Like, I even wiped the whole memory card once, many years ago, to try and do that. And, Yeah, I can't get rid of it. It's just there to stay. I'm just like, oh shit. Saving my old memory card for PS. It's an original like black 8 megabyte PS2 memory card. It's on its last fucking legs. So I keep getting the feeling this is gonna be the last time I'm gonna be able to play PS2 games on native hardware. Which is why it sucks they don't Bon Voyeur instead of Bon Voyage. Bon Voyeur. Nice mission name. Yeah, I won't be able to play PS2 games for much longer. That's why it sucks that they haven't ported a lot of them.
Hey! JD, get out here! Hey, JD, you little sicko, get the fuck out of here before I come in there and break your legs.
You bastard!
I'm coming! But not like that! Hey, Tony, que pasa, huh?
Oh, you're sticky.
Oh, it's the stripper stuff they put all over me, you know, they like it, you know, they put it anywhere, and, so, how you doing?
What the fuck are you wearing?
What? This? Oh, I'm an adventurous lover, you know, I like, an experimental side, you know? Nothing wrong with that, huh? You can watch if you
Oh, you're sick. You better shut the fuck up right now.
Okay, relax, Tony.
Where's my money?
See? That's the problem. We are getting ripped off. All right, now you wait here. I gotta go change out of, this thing, you know. Hey, Raven! Time to put away the double ender.
Jesus Christ, dude. Wait, he's giving us way too much info. Way too much TMI.
Hey, Tony. Let's you and me go for a drive. You know, we got some things we gotta check out. Hey, okay.
It's just like, don't touch me after what you were just doing, dude. You just changed out of a gimp suit. What the hell your hands have been?
Oh, I'm sure the girls are ripping me off. We better tour the neighborhood to see what's up. That's one of my girls.
Hey, JD, I got your money right here.
Move your dumb ass!
Hey, I recognize that girl.
Did you think I wasn't going to bring this to you or something?
She's one of my girls.
Hi, JD. I was just about to bring this to you. Honest.
Hey, that pimp is ripping off one of my girls.
Well, hello there.
Get the money back, Tony.
I've got a date with the cheese deluxe. Sometimes I just want to see.
That girl's one of ours.
I'm late for a blind date.
Jeez, don't you trust me no more, JD?
That's one of my girls in that car.
How could you not have seen me? I'm starving here.
Hey, JD. It's been a slow day. This is all I got.
Honk your horn to get their attention. The longer you leave the girl working, the more money she'll make. So we should just let her finish off the guy. Okay, yeah. And instead of interrupting her while she's working, quote unquote.
Talk about Big Brother.
You know.
He's just thinking money.
She's like, talk about Big Brother. This feels like 1984 over here. So yeah, he's basically having trust issues with his girls. He's a pimp, obviously. It feels like he feels pretty certain they're not giving him his proper cut, basically, of, you know, what they do. So, that's why she said, talk about Big Brother, here's your fucking money.
Nice work, Tony.
I don't think the girls are gonna give me any more trouble on this shift.
Oh, that was easy. Most early game missions are easy for these games, so not surprising. Dawn in 60 seconds. The puns, man.
Thank God you're here, Tony. I just had a tip-off that the cops are gonna raid us.
So, you got a license?
Not for some of the shit that goes on here. Salvatore is here, paying my girls a special visit, you know? We gotta get him out of here before the cops arrive. Meet him out front.
Never a dull moment.
The big man is here. The big man Salvatore. Oh shit, the cops actually showed up. Let's go.
Well, let's do this then, fools.
Get me the hell out of here.
Drive Salvatore away from the club and lose the cops. No shit. Get me the hell out of here. I still haven't looked up, and I haven't paid enough attention to the credits to see who Salvatore's voice actor is. He had his own website too for a while. He might still be out. He's a funny guy though. He does Salvatore so fucking well. He looks nothing like him, by the way, either. I saw a picture of him when I first looked up his website. Oh my god, dude, I thought I'd killed her. I was gonna get my wanted level back, Jesus. Why the hell did she just run into the car like that? The fucking pedestrian AI sometimes is just so bad. We've seen this in previous games too, it's like, sometimes it just... Hold on. Oh, almost sneezed. But yeah, sometimes they just fucking do dumb shit like that. Whew.
You did well today, son. I like your style. I always have.
Thank you, Mr. Leone.
You know, I think Vincenzo has taken up too much of your time. I could use a good fellow like you. Give me a call sometime. Uncle Sal will take care of you.
Daddy Vincenzo and Uncle Sal. It just doesn't end. Ammunition now stock micro SMGs. Nice quality of life upgrade is that the game now tells you when they get new, when you unlock new weapons for purchase, at least. Alright, let's see what Salvatore's got real quick. The Offer. Same mansion from GTA 3.
Hey, boss, you okay?
Do I look okay?
No.
Then what are you, a fucking moron? You're always saying the opposite. I can't believe I'm surrounded by people like you.
Sorry.
Listen, I'm sorry. Tony, you're one of my most trusted allies. After what you did, you're like a son to me. Better than my son. Better than any son. Your mother is a lucky woman.
So I hear.
Anthony, it's over for guys like us. We're dinosaurs, or dodos, or dildos, or something. I tell you, even in my own family, I feel like Jesus, surrounded by 12 Judases. I mean, listen to this. I got a union boss, a broad no less, that I need to do me a favor, and she asked me for money? All I wanted was 24-hour access to the docks while the strike was going on. Strikes that I helped organize so my boys could offload some drugs. And now I get this horse shit? I mean, these are people that I personally fought for, people I've killed for, honest people. And this is how they repay me?
It's insulting.
It's a disgrace. We're finished. Men of honor like you and me. Listen, Tony, I want you to take something to her.
You're gonna take this crap off a broad?
For now, what choice do I have? Look, go down there, pay her off, and tell her I'd like to have a word with her. Go.
What? Bullshit!
The way they talk. You gotta take this crap off abroad? Meet the union boss Jane Hopper at Portland Docks. Alright. What was it? Yeah. Portland Docks. Alright, I'll risk it. I'm feeling adventurous. I'm probably gonna regret this, but fuck it. That was an insane stunt jump, but I missed it by hitting something that threw me off course. Well, at least I got $22 for doing a jump anyway. It wasn't the actual stunt, but... Hey! Is that a carjacker, or what the hell was that?
Salvatore wants to talk.
I'm not playing Salvatore's game. Thanks for the donation, kid. See you around.
Okay. What the hell is this? Oh, this is how she repaid me? Damn, Salvatore was right.
You give Italian Americans a bad name, pal.
Oh my god, that dude's got Molotovs. He's trying to set my ass on fire. Holy shit. This is fucked up.
He's over there.
I'm gonna start blasting. Look how many of these dudes there are. Where the hell am I? Okay, I'm going the right way. If I stop to shoot, I'll get surrounded really fast. That's the problem. If I throw one of these, though...
He's over there.
Dude, they're everywhere. Set his own friend on fire, dumbass. Man, we gave her money and she still does this shit to us? Tries to kill me? Just destroyed my bike. Alright, there we go. Get the hell out of here. At least my bike was still there, you know? The bike engine. Sounds so whiny. I think it's a lot higher pitched than it was in previous games, isn't it? The thing I liked about the motorbikes in San Andreas is they were very low pitch. I love how like deep they sounded. Some of them. A volatile situation. I just got out of one.
Hey, Tony. I can't come out right now. I'm busy, you know?
Why? What's going on in there? And what the hell is that smell?
Look, Tony, we're catering to some real specialists today. This stuff is internet gold dust. What you should be concerning yourself with is that Leone gaming house up in St. Mark's. The Sindacos are going nuts about it. I heard they're gonna blow the place off the map.
So he's filming porn, basically, to sell online for money. And then he just casually tells us about a casino that's gonna get blown up by the Sindacos or something, or he's telling us to go blow up a casino that the Sindacos own? Is that what he said? I got a little confused there. Oh yeah, it's one of our gaming houses. Yeah. One of our backroom casinos is gonna get blown up by the Sindacos. So we gotta go rescue it.
Tony? It's JD. Look, I just heard there's a bunch of Sindaco goons coming your way, and they're packing big time. Watch yourself.
Thanks, JD. Appreciate it.
Shit. We're gonna have a fight. Take out the Sindaco saboteurs. If they come in by car... Alright, I have tier 1 weapons just to switch it up a little, but I was gonna pull out the minigun. No, we'll fuck around with tier 1 until I If the game gets too hard, then I'll upgrade weapons, but I think we're fine with this for now. Dude, are they gonna get here any day soon? What are they doing? Let's go. Fuck are they at? They're driving like the longest way around. What the hell are they doing, dude? Are they coming from this way then? Yeah, here they come, here they come.
I got no one to care for.
Hey! More Sindakos are on the way. It's too bad my only two companions here got blown up when I destroyed the car. This mission's gonna take a while just because they're going the longest way around. I'm gonna chase them down. I'm too impatient for this shit. Let's go. Hey, where the hell are they? Fuck you. Ever since Johnny Sindako got himself plastered all over Las Venturas or San Andreas, I'm just like modifying what Salvatore said about Sonny Forelli when he got killed in Vice City. Ever since Sonny Forelli got himself plastered all over Florida, not as clean as last time, whatever. Cars have a hard time going uphill in this game. They're like a lot heavier than they were in GTA 3. Like I'm stepping on the gas so hard, but like as soon as I go slightly uphill, it's just like, nope. Oh, I get it. I was trying to blow up the damn... The Sindakos have rigged a huge truck bomb. They're gonna take out the casino in one go. I was trying to blow up the car to kill them like I did last time, but apparently you're not supposed to let them do that. But somehow we're okay. I guess... I don't know how this mission works, but whatever. Alright. My muscle memory does not have the new cheat codes, so I have to like... How do you do this again? This is... Okay. And the armor one is... Oh, I see. You can actually go from one into the other because of the way they're set up. L1, R1 circle, L1, R1 X, L1, R1 is armor. And then it goes to square, basically. At least I got out of the car before it blew up. I did not see that it was on fire until it was too late, so I couldn't get out of it. I was fucking close, holy shit. So yeah, it's this then. No. Oh, carjacker!
Dumb idea, pal.
Son of a bitch! Oh, he's leaving with it. He's out. Take that, prick. You don't steal my car without repercussions. I can get another one. It was the principle of it, alright? I don't let carjackers get off easy. I need more ammo though. I ran out pretty quick there. Well, I did use a lot during that mission, so... Yeah, that should do it for a while.
What the hell did you sell here?
Yeah, one more time for this. Alright, cool. At least 500 bullets for the main weapon I'll be using, the assault rifle. Hey! No, not him! There we go. You!
Now put the gun away and take a bribe like a good kid.
Yeah. What Tony said. Great, now I need the wanted level cheat. I just wanted a bike, guys. Come on.
Come on, lock me up!
Leave me alone.
You want some nightstick? You asked for this.
Wait, what the? I don't think that Chico's right. It's not working. Let me see it. Oh, I'm pushing. Alright, it was wrong buttons. I'm reading it at an angle, so it's hard to fucking... Where are the bikes that I fought so hard for? I don't know what happened to the scooter, but... Oh, it's over there. It counts as my scooter now, so it should be fine. Yep, still called a Faggio. I believe this one is called the Freeway, right? Yes, the Freeway. That dirt bike is more practical, but I like these ones. The sound of the engine for the hogs. Good shit. Those are the Sindako Mafia vehicles, those little white minivan looking things, or whatever the hell they are.
Gotta get a place ready for Shylock.
Blow up dolls, quote unquote.
So Tony, the Sindaco's got this place, the Doll's House. It's a casino and bordello in one.
Classy, so you might lose at the tables, but you can bank on the ass.
Yeah, well, the place is key to the setup over here. If you were to put it out of business, you know, blow it up or something, I'm telling you, we'll be golden for Salvatore.
Alright, so it's time for some payback. They tried to blow up our casino. We're gonna blow up theirs now. After they failed. Get a suitable vehicle and fit it with a bomb. Can't fit a bomb to this? Oh look! Plot device, there's a suitable vehicle.
Hey, get out the damn way!
Follow the bomb blip on the radar to find 8Ball's bomb shop. But sadly, they don't show much of how 8Ball developed a relationship with the Leones, but I guess it's just kind of implied from this mission, amongst a few others. I mean, he puts bombs in cars. Why would the Mafia not want that? Something that YouTube guy I was telling you about, the ex-Mafia guy or whatever, that comments on, like, mobsters depicted in popular media. He mentions that most of the time when they actually wanted to kill someone, they went at him with a gun. They didn't do all this complicated shit, like... They didn't send somebody with a chainsaw, like how Cortez sent Tommy with a chainsaw to kill Gonzalez when he was, you know, ratted him, when he found out he was a rat or whatever. They didn't try to, like, do anything fancy like that, or put a car bomb. Most of the time they just went and shot him. It's just like, just shoot him. Just fucking find him in a back alley somewhere and blast him, you know? And so we didn't actually do that much, going out of our way. Like, car bombs and all that shit. That was just, like, something that I think Hollywood embellished on. Use the detonator to activate the bomb. Hold on, I missed the first, Car bomb fitted, this one's on the house. Take the vehicle and park it in the garage at the doll's house. Hence the name of the mission, Blow Up Dolls. Drive carefully, if it gets too damaged it'll explode. Well, we wouldn't want that. Because then it's back to the hospital for me. And I lose all my weapons again.
Must be a new guy.
Yeah, let me in. Must be a new guy. I think Tony's still kind of new back in town. Since he's been gone for so long, they don't recognize him. Now leave the vehicle and get out of there. They saw me. Detonate the bomb. Holy shit! That would qualify as a terrorist act nowadays.
Pirellis have gone too fucking far this time. The boss ain't too happy. You're slacking.
Hey, Mama says I got an Oedipus complex.
The Pirellis have gone too fucking far this time. You're slacking. I guess that was it for
Want me to valet this for you?
missions for JD, I guess. Nope. Nobody locks their door. Not even your character. So you can get carjacked so easily. There's a mission very similar to that one right there in Grand Theft Auto 4. Now of course they did it to show off, like, it does, like, it's a very like slow-mo explosion shot, showing off the new graphics and physics engine as you see all the building like exploding and the parts going everywhere. It's pretty cool.
No finance, no romance.
Alright. Mom, I'm home. See what happens. Snappy dresser. This ought to be good.
Ma! It's me, I'm back.
Tony? Where the hell have you been? Not one so cool all the time you were away. They don't have phones where you were.
Oh, come on, Ma. You know I couldn't call.
A real man would have called his mother. You could learn a thing or two from Giovanni Casa. He calls his mother every day. No, he's a good man. And his Sicilian sausage is the best in town.
Casa, but Ma, Casa ain't no good man. He's a pervert.
That's just a foul-mouthed rumor. What kind of man are you, Tony?
All right, Ma, whatever you say. Or maybe I'll go give Giovanni a call, see what he's up to.
It almost sounded like a double entendre. He has the best Italian or Sicilian sausage around, or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't think she meant it that way, but I think the writers were being a little tongue-in-cheek with it, making her say that. Oh no! All I did was adjust. I didn't even move the PlayStation this time, so it's definitely the cord then. It's the cord on the PS2 is giving out. Is what's going on. He's a pervert. She thinks it's a rumor. Head for your apartment to pick up your camera and prove to your mom that Giovanni Casa is no damn good. Okay, so we're gonna get blackmail photos of him being a pervert, I guess. Alright, this car's way better. I'm taking this. I can get the hell out of here. Small ass parking lot. Wow.
Mama says I got an Oedipus complex. I think I'm in the mood for some loving.
He sounds lecherous. Hail Casa, but don't give away whatever. Don't get too close. Okay. It's those old spookometer fucking missions. But you don't get a meter this time, you just have to listen to the prompts at the bottom of the screen. You actually have to, and there's no radar blip either, you have to keep them in your sights or you might lose them. If it tells you don't get too close, you gotta like back off a bit. Once it says don't get too close, if you stay within that range for too long, that's it, you fail. Looks like Casa's found some action. Stay on Casa's tail. This could be a great photo opportunity. I'm sure it will be.
Okay, ladies, give me a minute here, will ya? I'm gonna change into something that's a little more me.
Where's he going with this?
Okay, ladies, it's milk time. Who's gonna be mama?
Oh my.
Aw, come on, girls, get with the program. You.
He's into some really kinky shit, isn't he? Sneak up on Casa and take the photo that will shame him. Alright, I guess I better leave the car here. Otherwise, you know. Targeting with the camera, use square next to zoom in or out. Okay. Oh, thank God it's got a good zoom.
Oh God! Oh God! Don't look at me!
Did you hear the camera shutter from way the fuck over here? It reminds me of when Candy Sucks told Congressman Alex Straub or whatever the fuck his name was in Vice City that I was taking photos of them, even though I was literally in a building, a tall ass building across the street. Maybe she'd overheard what's his name said. The guy from the porn studios, right? Maybe she overheard him or something. When he told me, when he told Tommy to go follow her to their love den or whatever. So close. That other car is still here? Get out of here, you little shit.
Hey, Ma! Take a look at my photo. It's of your good man, Giovanni Casa, wearing a goddamn diaper.
Is this how you spend your time? Sneaking around in the woods, taking pictures of men? What is wrong with you, Antonio? You shame me. And diaper or no diaper, he's still a better man than you.
Oh, the way he dropped his head after she said that. That's fucked up. Damn, dude, she gives some tough love, doesn't she? She's one of those moms. I mean, we saw that already in GTA 3 with the way they would talk to each other. Big Rumble and Little China. All these movie references.
Ma! Ma! Come on, Ma, speak to me!
There's no more here for you no more, you coward. You can't fool me. I know why you don't move back in here. You're running scared of some triad. Your father, God rest his soul, wouldn't let no one run him out of his own home.
But Ma!
But unlike you, your father wasn't yellow. Until the triad showed you some respect, you're no son of mine. A daughter, maybe, but not a son.
Damn. Show Ma you're not scared of the triads. Deal with the 2 triad gangs in Chinatown. Alright. Taking a new one. Watch both of these cars still be there when I get back. God, this parking lot sucks ass. It's only like one way out of it. Excuse me. He's in that bulletproof fish van. Run him off the... God damn it. I was gonna get out and start blasting, but alright. Bulletproof fish van. Christ. Even if you just scrape against it, it does damage, so you don't have to, like, keep ramming into it. Just do this. Of course, your car gets damaged too, that's the problem. You're getting out! Damn it! My own car got in the way of my shots. Stupid taxi.
Tony Cipriani kicking your asses. Remember that name, fishhead.
So this is how his rivalry against the Triads first started, huh? One down, one more to go. Alright. This is how the bad blood between Tony and the fucking Triads started way back then. Because, you know, most if not all of Tony's missions in GTA 3 revolve around fighting the Triads, so this is definitely how it first started. I thought I would have reloaded the assault rifle when I went into the car, but it didn't. You have to switch weapons on foot to actually reload the weapon. You can't just get in and out of a car, it seems. So I only had 4 bullets when I first started shooting. What the hell? I'm surprised the cops... I ran into them several times though, and they don't, like, say anything. I don't get a wanted level. It's like you have to deliberately ram into them now. Not like just a tiny scrape anymore. Grease Suko? Is that how you pronounce his name?
Ma, I'm back.
Look at you. You look so thin. If you were still living here with your mother like your son should, you'd be eating right. And look at those cars you drive. You shame me, Antonio. Really you do. People will think I brought you up wrong.
Well, what can I do, Ma? You know I'd do anything for you.
That Sicko boy's racing downtown today. If only you were more like him. He treats his mother with real respect. Of course, if your father was here, he'd win the race and take the smug grin off that Sicko boy's face. Yeah, he's making me bled. Your father was a real man. Good boy.
Yeah, she is so problematic. Prove you're more than a match for Suko. Win the race and take him out. Can't I kill him before we race to make it easier?
Come on, big man, move!
The answer is no.
Hey.
She's like, look at those cars you drive and all this stuff. You need to be a real man. She's so toxic. Cancel Mama Cipriani. 2023. Alright, well, here we go.
Hey, don't push the tough guy.
Hope these races aren't as bullshit as they were in GTA 3 and Vice City. Somehow I managed to beat those too, so... So you can hear the strike from the union workers right there. Oh no! Tunnel! Go or tunnel go? They're striking because of the new tunnel that they're trying to... The tunnels we used to get that for that one mission in GTA 3, to get that one guy away from the CIA or whatever, those tunnels are still under construction, so... you know, if they're completed, it would take away the jobs of the ferrymen, which is the people striking at the docks there. So that's why they're striking. Something Salvatore told us he helped unionize, or yeah, he helped organize the strike or whatever, in exchange for being able to export drugs across the 3 islands using the docks or whatever, and but the union workers turned on him. We'll see more of that storyline once we get back to working for Salvatore. Okay, so far this race mission isn't too bad. It helps that these cars are pretty fine-tuned. They're pretty decent. Not technically a sports car, but they're almost tuned like one. The Leone Sentinels, I mean. Pretty good. Oh, fucking lampposts. Okay, but since the cars are more weighed down, you don't spin the fuck out, like, horrifically anymore from hitting a lamppost. Nice quality of life physics update. Or upgrade, I should say. Sweet!
Hell no! Tunnel, no! Scared! Hell no! Tunnel, no!
He just looks at us like, bitch.
Hell no! Tunnel, no!
You beat Suko, now take him out. He's running for it. I mean, he doesn't know I'm after him to kill him yet. You know, he's a street racer, he's not gonna drive slow. Once he knows I'm onto him, though, he's gonna try to run for it bad. Oh, he's trying to... Why did he think making a run for it on foot was gonna help him? You know what? Just to add insult to injury, I'm taking his car, too. Fuck him. Now that you've made a name for yourself on the underground car racing circuit, challengers will try to contact you. So that's the game's way of saying random payphones will... Well, they're not random, they're set which ones they are, but... Oh yeah, the tunnel and the bridges. That's right, this is what's going to put the ferryman out of business, basically. This thing tells you when it'll be completed, which implies what year it is. Callahan Bridge, under construction, expected completion date May of 1998. So it's implied that the bridge will be done in May of this year, when this game takes place. Yeah, there's a payphones that are not marked on the map that will be ringing, and they're just for side missions for street races. Street race side missions, basically. They're unlocked after that one, so... If you're after 100% completion, you gotta do them all. All the races. Look, Ma, I even took his fucking car. What do you think of that? Dead meat.
Ma, you there?
The fuck's that guy?
I ain't talking to you no more, Tony. You shame your Sicilian roots. After you took that photo of Casa, he stopped paying his protection money. And what are you doing about it? Nothing. Your father would have turned him into meatballs by now. Casa might be a bit funny, but it takes guts to snub a Cipriani. I only wish you had his guts.
You wish I had Casa's guts? Okay, Ma, you asked for them.
This mother and son relationship is so toxic. It's literally getting other people killed. Tony's literally killing people just to try and prove a point to his own mom. And she's not having any of it. No matter what he does, he's just never good enough. This is the most, like, violent, trivial bickering ever. Also, what was that bald dude that we walked by on the way in when we were going to go talk to her? Dude looked like he came straight out of that video game Hitman or something. The bald dude in the tuxedo. Never played one of those games, but you know, you see him on the title, the box art.
Hi, Tony. How you doing? What's up?
You and me are gonna talk, Casa. Just somewhere more private.
Meanwhile, there's a cop witnessing this conversation inside the goddamn deli. Take Casa to the sawmill. That's gonna be good.
So, where are we going? We're still cool, ain't we, Tony? I'll get you the money I owe, honest. I just need some time. Hey, does your master like a spicy sausage? I can get us some, no problem. What?
I'm starting to remember this mission.
What do you want to talk about, Tony? Is it the protection money? It is, isn't it?
I mean, what do you
Tony?
think, dude? He's gotta know what's coming at this point.
We can talk about this, right, Tony? Yeah. Talking is good. People just don't talk enough these days, Tony.
Stand there and shut your yap, Casa.
Yeah, okay, Tony, but I don't feel comfortable. Hey, easy with that, Tony. It's the on switch for the...
Again, seemed pretty obvious. Don't let Casa get out alive. This mission's kind of annoying because you can only use this axe. So you have to chase him down like an axe murderer. But he's hella fast, despite being like much heavier than you.
Civilized about this, Tony?
Hey, that's the fastest I've ever done that. Usually I have to chase him around for a while. I've never had that kind of luck before. Oh shit. Of course the other workers in the factory called the cops, so I went there. Don't leave the van there. Take the delivery to Casa's Deli. Surprised I don't have a wanted level right now. Dumbass. So we're gonna take his guts back to his own deli. He's gonna become his own food for the business he owns. Nice. A delicious irony. Pardon the pun. That was unintentional. Delicious irony. What a poor choice of words. Jesus.
Special sausage meat delivery? No one told me about this. Whoa! Which zoo did we knock off this time? There's loads of meat back here. Tasty. Okay, I'll take them. It's a good thing Casa ain't here. If he finds out about this, he'll go crazy.
Well, he's here alright, and you just tasted him. That is fucking nasty. Oh shit, the Sindacos. They saw me. They're like, shoot that bastard. Alright, we're at the 2-hour mark. So I'm gonna go ahead and save the game and take a small break before I come back to do some more. Brrr. Maybe I should have just... I was just thinking about it now. Instead of looking for this on PS2 emulator or something, I probably should have just downloaded like a PSP emulator and then... Because I have those too. I own the PSP copies of these games as well. Should have just, you know, used the PSP emulator. Maybe that would have worked too. Whatever. So, I don't think I need backup saves for this, but wait, what year does it say it is? The PS2 thinks it's the year 2000. I haven't set the date and time correctly on this thing. The date is all wrong. Oh, that first save took way longer. That was really fast just now. I guess it's because it was creating the block for the files on the memory card. Since there, if you saw, there was nothing. There's one for Vice City Stories, but there wasn't one for this one. So, since it had to create like the block to set aside the whole 8 save files on the memory card for this game, that's probably the first save we did. It took like forever, and then that one was super quick. All right, y'all. I'll be back in about 10 minutes.